Welcome back to Scotty's Movies and Happy New Year, guys. Yeah, as you watch this, it will be 2025. It's still actually 2024 as I'm recording this, but what can you do? Yeah, I'm just going to go over my final few pickups of the year, basically. I have been out to the town of Manchester and I've been to my local town of Altrincham and yeah, I've picked a few things up. I'm also going to show you what I got from my folks for Christmas. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I've got a few pickups to show you. So first up, I got a 4K Steelbook for Christmas. Now, my parents obviously didn't buy me this. I got it myself, was with money. But yeah, this was a film I saw in 2024, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really like the look at this 4K Steelbook, and yeah, it goes nicely alongside my 4K Steelbook of the sort of original cartoon movie. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Transformers 1. Yeah, I picked this up. I think this is from HMV. It was about 35 quid. It was about standard for a 4K Steelbook, I suppose. But yeah, it's really nice and shiny there. So that's the front. That's the spine. And that's the back. We've got some inside artwork, and we've got the 2D side of 4K and the Blu-ray. But yeah, I love this film. It's one of my favourite films of the year. And I did always want to pick this up if I could. And with Christmas round the corner or coming up, I thought the ideal opportunity to do it that way. So yeah, that is Transformers 1 4K Steelbook. So next, I went to the local town of Manchester just after Christmas with my daughter. Now, she's a big Taylor Swift fan, and we got her a record player for Christmas. And yeah, it's weird having an 11-year-old that wants to get into vinyl. But it is cool, it's physical media after all. And yeah, she wanted to get a Taylor Swift record, or obviously her first record, and so I went into the town of Manchester, and actually, for the first time, I had my daughter wanting to go into HMV, which is quite bizarre, but yeah, anyway, I picked up a couple of titles. I did pick up one from HMV and one from CX. So the one from HMV it was a new release as of just after Christmas, or just before Christmas, I believe, and this is a documentary about probably the first, one of the, well, not the first, probably the second computer I ever owned, and it was the Sinclair Spectrum, and this is the Rubber Keyed Wonder. Yeah, this is basically a documentary about the Sinclair Spectrum, ZX Spectrum. I actually had, not this version, the rubber keyboard, I actually had the Plus 2, but I'm very familiar with the rubber keyboard. I remember specifically in 1996 going to a friend's playing Football Manager on it. But yeah, if you know, you know when it comes to Spectrum, if you're old enough to remember it. But yeah, this is a pretty cool documentary. It runs through like 2 hours 20 minutes. It's also got 40 minutes of extras as well. I've not actually watched it yet. Pretty standard disc there with these Spectrum colours. But yeah, it's all about Sir Clive Sinclair and yeah, the history of the Spectrum basically. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that. There was one with a slipcover. I think I paid about £13 for this. There's one with a slipcover for like £20, but that was all the extra there was to it, just a slip. So I thought, I'm not going to pay £7 for a slip. I'm not that fussed. Although it was quite nice. I think it's a limited edition, but anyway. Yeah, grab that. A rare purchase from HMV for me. And the next thing I picked up, went into the Manchester CX Now, this is renowned for being not great at all. It's full of repainted covers. And I did have a little bit of a shopping list, as I usually do when I go to Manchester for CX, as well as vouchers. As usual, they just let me down. And I ended up picking up just one DVD. This was anything they actually had that probably was actually available or didn't have a reprinted cover. And it is a Disney movie from, what year is this from? I don't know what year it's from. I'm going to say the 90s / early 2000s. I'm not totally sure. I need to look it up. Does it say on there? It doesn't say on there. But it stars a certain star of Back to the Future, which is Christopher Lloyd, and also Danny Glover from, obviously, Lethal Weapon. It's a film called Angels in the Outfield. I guess it's some kind of baseball movie. I don't know a lot about it, but I don't believe this is actually on Disney Plus. And obviously, if you've seen my videos in the past, I've got quite a substantial Disney collection, especially these kind of older movies that they made. And yeah, I didn't have this one. This was like £2.50, so yeah, grab that. Yeah, that was the Manchester trip done. That leads me to today as I'm filming this. And I've been to my local town of Altrincham, and I had quite a big trade pile. I picked up, you would have seen on a previous videos, I picked up a few PlayStation 4 games recently, which I got a couple that were free, and a couple as part of 4 for £1, and yeah, I basically decided to flip them all to CX, because I think I got a total for the 3 games of £23, plus a few other DVDs and that I traded in, and I managed to pick up for free a Bowser from obviously Super Mario Brothers, Bowser Amiibo, which is kind of a little action figure thing, and I think that chopped in for about a tenner as well. So I ended up getting a voucher for about just over £40. And yeah, I spent, well, about £30 on the voucher. So yeah, there you go. What did I pick up? So I picked up 2 Blu-rays, and I've got 3 more video games. I'll show you the games first. They're all for PlayStation 3. As you know, I've been on a bit of a PlayStation 3 kick, and there's a couple of subsets I'm kind of collecting at the moment. First thing I picked up isn't a particular subset, but it's based on a movie. And I believe this game, is, unlike the film, is supposed to be awful. And it is Aliens Colonial Marines. It's just £2.50, but I picked up, or not picked up, I've had for quite a while in my collection Aliens vs Predator on the Xbox 360. And I played that only earlier this year and really enjoyed it. And I was hoping this might be the same, but I believe it's not that great. But yeah, for £2.50, I thought I'd make my own mind up. So I grabbed that. Can't really go wrong for £2.50. Can't be that bad, can it? Comment down below if you know different. Well, yeah, so I grabbed Aliens Colonial Marines. Next game I picked up is I suppose kind of a little subset I'm collecting for the PS3, and it is fighting games. Now I've got already, I think, Tekken 6, Virtua Fighter 5, Soul Calibur 4, and for it was time we added probably the GOAT to the collection. And of course, speaking about Street Fighter, so I picked up Super Street Fighter 4. This is just £4. Yeah, I love a bit of Street Fighter. It was completely manual. I've obviously not played this one. I'm guessing the graphics are highly improved from probably Street Fighter 2. Yeah, a bit of Street Fighter. Well, you can go nicely alongside Tekken, Virtua Fighter, and Soul Calibur. Maybe I have to look into getting some bit of Mortal Kombat next. But yeah, Street Fighter 4. And the next one I picked up is part of the subset I'm kind of collecting for, and that is the Sony exclusive games that were just on the PS3. And I picked up another one today, and it is one of the Sony sort of mascots, you could say, and I picked up Ratchet and Clank, and this one's called A Crack in Time. This was £6. I know there's about 3 or 4 Ratchet and Clank games, I think, on the PS3. Technically, if I'm collecting this sort of Sony exclusive games, I should be picking them up. Well, I know a lot of some of those are quite more expensive. This is probably the cheapest one of the lot, so I've gone with this one for starters. There's no rush. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Fortunately, didn't actually come with a manual, but you can't have everything, not that fussed. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. Comment down below if this one's any good. I have played Ratchet and Clank games back on the PS2, and I've got one for the PS4, which I've not played yet. But yeah, had to add that to the collection. So on to the movies now. So first thing I picked up was a film from 1995, starring Keanu Reeves, and this was when he was kind of he got a bit of success off obviously off Speed, and I think this might have been his follow-up movie, and I don't know, it might have flopped, I'm not too sure, but I've not seen it, although I do actually have it on DVD. And he was obviously before The Matrix, boys. Johnny Mnemonic, I think that's how you say it, from 101 Films. This was £8. Yeah, yeah, well, I'll work inside there on the desk. Yeah, I don't really know much about it. It's cyberpunk kind of film. Yeah, released on Blu-ray for the first time in the UK. About adaptation from a short story, but yeah, obviously probably paved the way for him getting his role in The Matrix, maybe. But yeah, that's Johnny Mnemonic. Before I grab that. And the final pickup today is an 80s film. This is on the Arrow label. And I've kind of been waiting for this to come down in price a little bit. And it was still £10 to be fair, but again with vouchers I'm not overly fussed. And it's film starring Dan Aykroyd and Kim Basinger. And if you haven't guessed already, it is My Stepmother is an Alien from, I believe it's 1980, what year is it? 1988. I do remember this one. It was quite a funny film. Obviously, Kim Basinger plays an alien. If I remember rightly, it's kind of a bit of a romantic comedy, really. But yeah, it was quite amusing. Dan Aykroyd's good in this, and it's on the Arrow label, so you got plenty of special features, reversible artwork as well. That's the disc. I'll just show you the reversible artwork because this is actually the artwork I remember, I think, from the old VHS back in the day. So you got that. I don't know which you prefer. I don't know, I might swap that out actually. But yeah, it's a funny film and it's a DVD upgrade. So yeah, I'll get rid of my DVD now. And yeah, happy to have that in the collection. I look forward to watching it again because it's been quite a while since I've seen that. And yeah, that is all the remaining pickups for 2024. I don't imagine I'm going to be getting anything else. We're only, as I film this, a day or two away from the end of the year, and I've not been well for the last couple of days. I'm still not great. I'm probably just going to stick my feet up and rest up for the next couple of days. Yeah, so I'm just going to be chilling on as we go into 2025 as I film this. So yeah, I don't have any more pickups, but we'll surely get some more next year. So yeah, that is all the pickups. And yeah, all that's left to say is comment down below. Again, if you've played the Aliens game, is it that bad? Was you a fan of the Transformers 1 movie? I thought it was great. Have you played any more of these games? Have you seen any of these films? And all that's left to say is Happy New Year, guys. Yeah, have a fantastic time, whatever you're doing. And I will see you next year in 2025. Of course, as I said earlier, as you're watching this, it probably will be 2025. But yeah, anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.